Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory, yeah. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring, I just want a life that is worth every day exploring, My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. How is everybody doing tonight? This is going to be a little bit different. So how's it going, Jacob? Matrim, it's good to see you, dude. Look forward to seeing you back. I'm doing good. So today is going to be a court day. It's not going to be a regular patrol. You're not going to see any role play outside of the courtroom. I don't know how many cases there are. This may be a pretty short stream, but I decided to go ahead and stream it. Give people a bit of a perspective on how court goes. So, you look like a goob.
What?
So you look like a goob.
Oh, your beard is a lot different.
Yeah, it grows out once in a while. So how's everybody doing?
I was gonna wear a purple suit with a green tie, but then that looks too much like the Joker. So
Ah, gotcha. All right, you took everything out of your pockets that would be FD related, right? Such as axes, flares, flare guns, that type of thing.
no.
Go do that. You can't have any of that type of stuff on you. If they find it, they will arrest you.
Where'd I put that?
Just teleport to one of the FD stations, throw it in your locker.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. Okay, how am I gonna get back?
I'm not sure. Are you still in? No, you're not. Just get somebody to. Is Sydney over here?
Yeah, she's back over there.
You have to. I don't think so, Matron. Just let somebody know when you do that, and they should be able to get you back to where you were.
How's it going, sir?
Good. How are you?
Welcome to the court. Is there anything on you I need to know about?
No,
you will have
sir.
to consent to a search.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go ahead and face away from me. I'll just quickly patch it.
How's
Hello,
it going,
sir.
brothers?
Doing all right. Just hold on tight right there for me, all right?
All right, I'm holding. Officer Rodriguez looking pretty nice, man.
All right, you may go ahead, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're all ready, sir.
Hey,
Before we let you in,
Are you here
quick pat done, all right?
to fight anything or just observe?
Observe.
All right, just do me a favor.
Awesome possum.
Hoo-hoo.
Good evening, sir. Ready, sir? You good to go?
You got some soft hands, brother.
There, before it
Hello, sir. How you doing?
Here to contest anything in traffic.
Doing all right. Please do not go.
Love the outfit choice, sir.
Hey, yeah, I broke out my fancy clothes today.
Looks good.
Josiah, how's it going? Dalton? You guys are not participating in the court festivities?
Thank you.
Not much. How's everybody doing today?
I like your style.
Actually, I'm gonna go back here and hope people talk appropriately, volume-wise.
30-cent shirt from the thrift store.
Football. I'm not a fan of football. I'm not gonna lie. Un-American, I know, but yeah, just never got into it.
Can't tell if I feel overdressed or underdressed next to
Brother, I feel overdressed, man.
feel overdressed.
Anyone know if we're allowed to have popcorn in here?
I don't believe
Please,
so.
no eating any food. In the
Can
court.
I have my barley? Have my drink? I need a drink.
Well, this guy in the white tuxedo said that he's gonna smoke him a joint.
Oh, well. Where's my invite?
Yeah, definitely,
I'm not sure.
No smoking of
Oh,
any kind.
smoking? Good. We're good to smoke?
No.
We're,
No, sir.
yeah? Oh, okay, good. I'm gonna need that later. Yeah, Lozinski.
Who does your mullet? You do a fantastic job. Wish I had my mullet's kind of
think
I
it's
have no idea what you're talking about.
it's growing. It's like its own little live animal.
Oh, you got a Zimbabwe right there? Let me get one of those, man.
You got a chia pet for a head of hair.
Oh yeah, man.
I don't think it's
Top lip. I
Steven.
prefer
I
the
think I
bottom.
heard Tim
Ah,
and
bottoms for
Mike.
pussies.
Don't quote me on that. We'll find out soon.
Oh, look at that red suit. That's a tomato over there.
That is.
Yeah, brother.
I thought I was bold wearing all white.
I can't wear white after my last experience.
What does that mean?
There's not.
What happened?
Hey, man, a bird could poop on you and you wouldn't even know.
I think that's just on Labor Day.
Yeah.
Can't wear white. No, what?
For those of you just joining, like I said, I don't know how long this is going to be.
You know, the small accents of red.
I don't know how
like
many
it, you know?
cases there are, if any, and what
Everyone else is
cases are
doing
going to
something
pop
classic.
up. Like I said, there is no
Except,
regular
like
RP
that
going
mine.
on tonight. It is simply
know.
just a court night.
Sometimes we like to be a little unusual.
I like the color red. It really stands out.
And I'm sure it does.
That's a word
Oh,
for
fuck
it.
you, man. I ain't taking that.
Hey, listen, white is.
Hey, are you here, sir, in the red suit to fight anything, or you just here to observe?
Just here to observe.
Perfect. How you doing, Ben? You just
Yeah.
here to defend yourself on some news. No joke.
No,
You don't want the OT?
No. You guys took all the spots before.
Alright.
Is there an upstairs view into this place as well, or is it just a one floor situation?
I believe there's a balcony above us.
I think it's about. I don't know. I've only sat on the bottom, so.
How you doing, Ken?
Doing well. How are you?
Oh, it's alright.
Just all right. Everything
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who would they say was rising?
Oops, sorry about that. Sorry about that. You two look very stylish. I gotta say it.
So thank you, sir. You as well.
The white definitely brings out the red.
It does. I feel like, especially you, it brings out the pop of the pattern of the tie.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Okay. Tony Beerman, how's it going, sir? Thanks for popping in. I'm good. I'm good.
All rise. This court, with the Honorable Judge Richter presiding, is now in session. Please be seated and come to order.
Alright, the Superior Court of San Andreas, County of Los Santos Court is now in session. We will start with any traffic violations. See that we don't have any on the docket for today, so we'll have some open time. Anybody that wants to fight a traffic violation can step up. Encourage anybody that is interested. Just go ahead and hop to the podium there, and we'll look for your citation.
Oh, hey, man. Yeah, man, yeah.
Hey, y'all, you do the all rise thing?
Yeah, you missed it.
I was feeding my chimp. They said he was presiding.
I think,
Again,
Richter?
just joining
Richter?
us here, we have open traffic court at this time. Anybody that has a citation that they wish to fight is welcome to pop up here to the podium and plead your case.
I have one. Sorry, man. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, man, it's a speeding ticket. Yeah, hang on. Find my notepad here. Four 6956.
That was 46956.
Yes, sir.
All right,
believe
sir.
this
For
is
the,
Steven.
for the record of the court, can you state your first and last name, please?
SLRP has a court system, Cody, and it looks like now
Okay.
once a month we'll be having a court day that is
Review your
not on a
citation
patrol
here for a
day.
second. I got,
We are not here for an official
Like on the
reason. We
date
are
of
just here to
7/6,
spectate.
you were issued this citation for speeding.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I believe the officer that issued the citation is present, so we'll just give him a minute as I review the citation here. Lieutenant, did we receive word from the officer? Alright, Mr. Koopman, just give us a minute. The officer is on the way, so we'll give you an opportunity to speak. We'll hear from the officer, and then we'll make a ruling on it, okay?
Yep.
It's very quiet in here.
Because it's supposed to be.
Whoops. Didn't know that.
And Mr. Koopman, on this fine, have you paid the forfeiture on it yet, or were you waiting to do the ruling on that?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Have you paid the forfeiture yet on it, or were you waiting for a ruling on it? The fine amount, have you paid that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, sir, I cannot have you using your phone. Further.
Alright, Jacob, thanks for popping in, sir. Have a good night.
Okay, Mr. Koopman, looks like we're gonna move on. The officer in question doesn't seem to be in the area to appear. So with that, we will dismiss the citation based off of failure of the failure of the officer to appear to represent the citation. So we will close this out and dismiss it, and you'll get refunded the forfeiture that you paid. Okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
You bet.
No. Sorry. I was gonna sneak by and get there. Oh, wait a minute. What'd you say?
No.
Okay. I can sneak. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, sorry. You wish to find a traffic case, sir?
Yes, sir.
Through.
Record 48190.
Stand by. Feel it from the center. All right, sir. For the court record, can you state your name, please?
Mr. Pierre Laframboise.
All right.
Oh,
Mr.
French name.
Laframboise.
French name.
So look over the ticket here.
Craziness.
Looks like you were charged for walking on a roadway outside of a business.
I walked on the side of the roadway, yes, sir.
Okay. Deputy, do you have anything that you'd like to say in regards to the citation?
Yes, Your Honor. May I have 5 minutes to prepare, Your Honor? Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, go ahead and take a couple of minutes. We will reconvene here. And
Is it 5?
Did you want to go
Yes.
and talk with the DA?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's fine.
5-minute recess, Your Honor?
Yep, 5-minute recess.
Court is adjourned for a 5-minute recess.
Mr. Bailiff, do I have to stay?
No, sir, the court's in recess.
Oh, time for a smoke!
All right. In recess for a bit.
I like what? Pigs? Ah. I mean, I like what comes from them. I can't say I've ever met a chimpanzee outside of a zoo. Oh, is that why you're here?
Yes, sir, Zeno. Missing out, buddy? Not much. How are you today?
Oh, sorry. I apologize. You notice that officer is there is blinking like an android?
Man, these goddamn things. Yeah, they wouldn't let me back in. They're worse than the TSC. What do you call them?
You're gonna have to fight this in court.
I know. Let's do it. I'm suing.
You're gonna get yelled at for using your phone again.
Oh well, they just treated me like I was a piece of butter.
I found the monkey bars. Yeah, they're up on the balcony. I don't want to get in more trouble. I gotta win my case first. Walking on the side of a road. Beverages aren't allowed in the courtroom.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, if you please could just finish that outside, sir.
Oh, but don't go outside, man. They'll want to search you for the 4th time.
Sir, please lower your voice. If you continue to cause a disturbance, you will be
I'm not causing no disturbance.
Put your phone away, sir.
It is away.
Joshua Gamer, how's it going, sir? Thank
Oh,
you
I'm
for
so
popping.
sorry.
Yeah, this character has a beard.
Is that better now, man? Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's the DA to you, sir. Oh, not you, sir. You're doing great. Wait, hang on. Do I know you from some? What's your name, sir?
I got prosecuted because my chimpanzee attacked the
Thank you.
Sorry, can I get by?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, man, no worries.
What's that?
Mr. Bailiff, may I
Thank you.
reapproach?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. The court will be back in session if everyone can take their seats.
Okay, court is back in session. Deputy Guzman, is it? If I could hear remarks from you on this citation.
Yes, Your Honor. May I approach the podium?
Mr. Framboise, if you could take a seat at the desk right there. Yep.
All right, Your Honor. Just for the court's record, I would like to state I am Ramon Guzman. I am a sergeant with the Los Santos County Sheriff's Office and have been employed by the Los Santos Sheriff's Office for approximately a year and a half now. On the date of 8/31 at approximately 1700 hours, I was on duty in uniform displaying a badge and operating a marked patrol vehicle. At that time, I observed the defendant walking southbound on GOH towards my vehicle as I was stationed running stationary radar at 1005 Great Ocean Highway. The defendant was in violation of BC 21956 as the defendant was walking outside of a business or residential district on the side of the road. At that time, I made contact with the defendant. He was returning a street sign that he had found inside one of the camps that he had acquired for purchase. We did have a cordial conversation. The defendant did advise me that he was just wanting to return the street sign. At that time, after our conversation, we called the city of Los Santos to come pick up the sign, and I did advise the defendant of the citation. Then we gave him a courtesy ride back to his original location.
Okay. If that's all, I will hear from the defendant.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Laframboise, what do you have to say in regards to the citation?
Hi, hello. Thank you for hearing my case today. I've done some research and I was indeed stopped on the side of the road at Great Ocean Highway carrying a sign that I found on my property. This sign was found at a property that I purchased and intending to further redevelop for the benefit of the state and its residents. Upon reviewing the paperwork provided to me by the officer, I have reviewed and found that code 21956 pertains to walk on a roadway outside of a business or a residence. This was not the case. This was the side of the highway, and I was walking along the highway showing due care at all times. I did try and call the sheriff's office to discuss this with the deputy and was told by the receptionist that there was no officer with the badge number 5 currently available. I was unable to reach them. I would also like to add that there was no immediate danger of a collision between myself and the vehicle at any time. I was walking well along the shore.
Okay. So just for clarification, Mr. Laframboise, so the infraction itself is in regards to walking in or outside of a business or residence district, not necessarily a business per se. Just let me review the citation here for a moment, and then let let me look up the statute here real quick, and we'll hear from Deputy Ramon Guzman one more time, and then I'll make a final ruling. Okay? Thank you, sir. All right, you can take a seat for a moment, and I will call you back up when we're ready to hear from you.
Hey, man, why he get to wear a hat?
Okay.
Just finishing up reviewing the statute here. Deputy Guzman, sorry, Sergeant Guzman, can you step back up to the stand, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Sergeant Guzman, can you elaborate a little bit on section C1 there? As far as do you feel that you had a reasonable reason to make the stop?
Yes, Your Honor. As by definition, I know the defendant said that he was not on a roadway, a highway, road, or roadway. Are all the general term we use, denoting a public or private way of vehicular travel. As it states in that VC, the defendant was they're violating that VC as he was walking on the side of the roadway, outside of a business or district or business. Business or residential district, being that the highway is not a business or residential district, sir.
Okay. Did you believe that there was immediate danger of collision with a vehicle or any other type of man-powered type of device?
Yes, sir. When we first made contact with the defendant, as I stated previously, the defendant did have a roadway sign and he was carrying it. I do believe that there's probable reasonable suspicion there that the defendant holding that roadway sign could have been mistaken by some drivers, and as he was traveling opposite the direction of travel, so he was traveling northbound in the southbound lanes of Great Ocean Highway, I do believe there was an imminent threat to his and other transports.
Yeah, man, he can't wear a hat. They won't let me.
Okay, thank you, Sergeant Guzman. That'll be all. So, based on the vehicle code as it's written, and based on the information provided here by both Sergeant Guzman and Mr. Laframboise, it's reasonable to believe that Mr. Guzman, having seen the sign in your hand, would have stopped you based on the confusion that could have caused to the motoring public. However, I can see where you were trying to make a return of it, and this was your only means of getting there. This would be my understanding. Did you have another way of transporting the sign?
Not at that time, Your Honor.
Okay. So it'll be my ruling on this citation that the citation will stand. However, Mr. Laframboise, I am going to reduce the forfeiture amount from $650 down to $250. Does that sound reasonable?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. no problem. The citation number 48190 will be reflect that. Please see the court clerk to pay the forfeiture of $250. This citation is now adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, officer.
Turn my microphone on. All right, there will be a very brief recess while we switch judges. Judge Reinquist will be taking the next case. So just give us 2 minutes.
All rise. This court is now in recess for 2 minutes.
So I got this $100,000 like fine, and it has some code on it, but it doesn't have the charge. So I don't even know what it is. And
Yeah,
I'm just,
I would think you remember when you got.
that's what I'm saying. I got no recollection, and $100,000. Shit, I think they just arrest me at that point. And I don't have no law book that I can look up this damn code into.
What code is it, really?
Here, hold on, let me check my notepad.
What's with the white gloves over there?
The code is BPC with some squiggly line, and then 23300. I mean, that DA guy's over there.
The deputy? That one?
He's wearing, I think he's got like
That one?
boots on and tight pants. I would probably bet against it.
He's not as fancy as me, man. Says the one that's watched too much Scarface, man. You're wearing all white.
I'm trying to figure out what's with the gloves from Jay up in here.
The glove didn't fit,
That made
man.
me believe
Glove
that they
didn't
gotta
fit.
search you every time.
Hey, can I
Gonna
can I sit over there in the corner?
Absolutely.
Thanks. I'm a little hard of hearing.
Yeah, I met someone that was blind once.
Blind?
Yeah, I accidentally threw a ball at her and it bounced off her forehead. I didn't know about it.
Why are you throwing balls at
Yeah, just trying to play catch with someone.
people? Okay, now, Mr.
Yeah.
in the white suit, there's one problem that I genuinely have with your outfit. What are those shoes? I mean, you couldn't find anything
Surely never
else?
wear shoes. Oh, but brother, I know that there are white shoes out there.
I
Believe
think,
me.
like,
I know a
black
guy
shoes
who's got.
might
I
have
know
been
a guy. I know a guy who's got white shoes. You could have done better than putting on that tan over there. Nah, it just kind of.
shit.
No offense, sets it all apart. You have to refinance that. You have anything else to worry about besides the house and cars, kids?
Come on, kid. You know, that he'll do.
What's you do now?
Doing all right, sir. How you doing?
Just saying, if you still live
Here to
with
watch.
you, you sort of repeat. Start chipping in.
All right. Good citizen.
What happened with that?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go in. Just going past you.
I guess just be glad he hasn't costed you anything financially yet.
Oh, we are beyond that.
Oh, really?
No. Shit, I should have asked him the damn. I should have asked him the damn code what that means.
Why do you think he's yeah, before he left out.
If you got a job that only is abbreviated to 2 letters, you know that.
Yeah, like I thought I really made it when I made it to Cluck and Bell employee.
CVE.
You're a movie director, right?
Oh, you're the one that's making that real crappy movie with the rich guy that was funding the whole thing, aren't you?
Who you got funding that thing?
Hey, don't you got that one guy like Joseph Wheeler helping you out with that?
Oh, is that guy? Is that guy from Jack
Hey, Captain.
I can't stand that guy.
I got the best thing right
He
now.
already got dropped.
Oh.
He got dropped in Burger Shop.
A red
once,
suit.
and now he's over.
Well, I heard Burger Shop was shit.
Yeah, there's someone even better than
It
a
is.
red suit. Cereal at 2
You
in the
funded the same
morning.
thing, or you got?
Oh my.
Hell yeah, brother. Make
Got
sure you're
some-
not. You got a hat, man. Put it on the hat. I hear it's good.
I got some cornflakes.
Oh,
You
that's
put sugar on those cornflakes.
Lorenzo Ricci.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Now here's a question for you: milk before the cereal, or cereal before the milk?
Cereal before the milk.
Thank God. I was gonna have to go up there and ask to exile you.
That's like saying, do you put water in before the tea bag, or the tea bag
what?
before the water?
You what? You put the water in the tea bag.
He's not scary in the terms.
No,
of
you
What's
put the tea bag in the water.
Why you teabagging the water?
Well, they got me for driving a lawnmower on the road, but they
You
also
put the
cited
tea
me
bag
for
in
not
your
having a
mug, and then you
license,
pour the
man. I
water
have a
in,
license.
then the milk, and then the sugar, and you stir it.
Honestly,
When you taking the bag out?
what he's doing. I mean, he does
Once the water's gone brown.
production. He's dabbled
Hey,
in
brother, are
music
you up
and
next
talk
or
shows.
mama?
Oh.
I'm up next,
So,
man.
Okay.
Cowboy
You let
boots,
the
out
tea bag
nice
sit in the
jeans.
water. Once it's changed colour, you pull the tea bag out, and then you pour in your milk.
Well,
There's like a
shorts,
creamy
jeans, man.
colour like
Jeez,
his
didn't you say
jacket
he
there.
he knew a couple stunt
And then
directors?
that's when you can
What?
pour in the sugar as well.
Elton Presley? That guy? Yeah.
Do you not do it that way?
You said he drives a hot pink car. I think I remember one of my buddies up at the shop. He
Ken,
said
how do you
all
put in
about
your
working on
tea?
that car. It was.
How
Pretty
do you
much
make
what
yours?
pretty much what you said. I just don't use milk.
We'll make it nice for you.
You you don't use milk with tea.
Nope.
I use
I
cream.
tell you, he had quite the story to tell.
What do
about
what do you mean
that.
you don't use milk with tea?
When he got
I've
there, he
never
said he
drank
held
it that
out
way.
longer.
So you just drank
Tea and sugar.
you just drank leaf flavored sugary water.
Pretty much, I guess.
I do no milk, no sugar, just leaf water.
Y'all are weird.
Yeah, I haven't been there too much recently. Had some other stuff
You meant to put milk in the sugar and... That's the only way, and that's the correct way.
I'll have to try it one of these days.
I'll send you some British tea bags, Ken.
Okay.
All rise.
Got you.
Stood up and sink.
Yeah, brother. This court with the Honorable Judge Rehnquist presiding is now in session. Please be seated and come to order.
Alright, Bailiff, what do you got? Deputy, make sure you're shouting to me. Kind of hard hearing over here.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sir, were you wishing to fight traffic? Alright, you may approach. What's the record? Alright. You may approach.
Alright.
What's your name, sir? Your Honor, we have Mr. Tyler O'Neill fighting record number 47476.
How you doing, Honor?
Mr. O'Neill, I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
I'm alright, man. Sorry, Your Honor.
That's okay. I'm a regular guy, too. Alright, Mr. O'Neill, I see you were charged with 2 counts today. 1 count of impeding traffic, section 22-400 under the San Andreas Vehicle Code, and 1 charge of unlicensed driver, section 12,500A of the Vehicle Code.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so it looks like the officer cited you as Corporal Bradley. I don't see him at the moment, so if you want to start by outlining why you believe the case should be dismissed.
Well, it's not the whole case. I will agree with you. I was a little absurd in driving my lawnmower on the road, but the unlicensed driver, I actually have a license. I don't know where that come in from. I mean, I don't want to pay the additional $250 if I have a license, man. That feels pretty absurd, especially for an average worker. You know, I don't make a whole lot of money, and you know, $250 for each would be fine if I was guilty of both of them. But I mean, I'll agree. I shouldn't have been driving the lawnmower. But the unlicensed driver just don't make sense to me.
So, this citation happened a little while ago, correct?
Yes, sir. There has been court until recently, so I haven't been able to get in and fight it.
Understandable. Was your license valid at the time that this citation took place?
Yes, sir. I know I was having to be a part of a class at that time, but it was never suspended or anything. I was just still having to actively be going to a driver's class for a past DUI that I had. But it was never under suspension or revoked or anything like that.
All right. We'll briefly hear from the people here. Mr. Pearson, you have any comment on this case?
Oh, Your Honor, shoot, give me 1 moment, sir.
We're looking at file number 47476 if you need to pull it up on your laptop there.
47476.
Yes, that's correct.
Give me one moment, Your Honor. Pardon me. If you give me one moment, Your Honor, I'll review this.
Man.
Absolutely. Hey, bailiff.
Go ahead and sit down, man. Just go
Yes,
ahead and
Your
sit down.
There appears to be a gentleman smoking in the back of the courtroom.
Well, it's Marlboro Live.
Sir, there's no smoking in the courtroom.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
If the judge would want to, you can hold you in contempt of court. Do not smoke again. Do you understand?
I don't know, man. I threw it out.
There
Are
is
you
no
grumpy?
smoking. There is no smoking in the
I
courtroom, sir.
wasn't smoking.
Sir, we saw you. We're not going to
Sir,
be
you're
doing that,
done.
okay?
You've
Hey,
been
why you
warned
gotta bring
to
that
watch your
tone with me,
behavior,
sir?
sir.
Why are you bringing me that tone?
Yes, Your Honor. All right, sir. We're gonna, Your Honor wishes to speak with you. We may approach the podium. I can help you, or you can do it yourself.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Approach.
What is your name, sir?
Mr. Koopman.
Mr. Koopman. Why do you think it's okay to be smoking in my courtroom?
Well, you know, there's no signs. And every time I come back in, you guys ferociously touch me.
Okay. So who's touching you?
The guy, the grumpy officer at the door.
You mean he's patting you down to make sure you're not bringing anything dangerous in my courtroom? You wouldn't want to hurt me, would you, sir?
How's it going?
All
Yeah, that's
right.
true.
What did you say to him when he asked you to stop smoking?
I stomped it out.
Okay, so you littered in the courtroom too?
No, I don't know, man. I think you should
Sergeant
have a
Guzman,
talk with your officers there and their attitude.
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Go ahead and place this man into custody. He'll be held for contempt of court.
All right, sir. Put your hands behind your back.
We'll have a chat with you tomorrow, sir, and see if you've thought about your attitude a little bit. You'll be staying the night in our custody. That should be a good reminder to the rest of you folks. Smoking in courtroom, not a good idea. Littering and then acting like a
Alright.
rude person to my deputies here is not going to be treated well. Thanks, sir.
Most likely.
Mr. O'Neill, I do apologize for the interruption there. You can reapproach when you're ready.
You're fine, man. I'm just saying, man, you got a pretty nice mullet.
All right. Thank you,
Oh,
Your
sure
Honor.
did, but, I'm sorry, Mr. Pierce, go ahead.
No, my apologies to you, Your Honor. I have some information for the court regarding this this citation. So what I have here is a certified business record. It's going to be a DMV record. The information I have from August 1st of 2024 states that this defendant was on a hardship permit from the DMV pertaining to a DUI. The restriction states that he was only permitted to drive the pickup truck that's registered to him, and it was required to have an ignition interlock device installed, otherwise, known as the blow and go machine. So that's what I have for you, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. O'Neill, how do you answer to that? Were you aware that you were supposed to have a breath alcohol interlock ignition device?
I was not, Your Honor. I know they had said that I needed to bring it by some shop or something, but they never really told me why. I just thought that they might have saw something like it needed an oil change or something, and I wasn't worried about it. I was not aware I was under that restriction.
Mr. Pearson, do you know if we're even able to install an interlock device on a tractor?
That's not information I have on hand. I know it's possible for motorcycles and mopeds. I don't think it's a far stretch to believe that, but I don't have the information on hand to say for sure.
Understand. And what is the people's position on Mr. O'Neill's request?
Your Honor, in this case, the defendant said he's willing to plead no contest to... Well, actually... Hang on 1 second here.
I mean, I'm willing to pay the first additional $250 for the driving the lawnmower on the interstate, but I don't want to pay for the other $250 if I had a license.
Your Honor, the state moves to
money.
dismiss count 2. The paperwork is incorrect. The officer, this is a misdemeanor. The defendant theoretically could have been placed in custody for this. It's a misdemeanor charge, not an infraction. So it should not be on the traffic citation as it is. So we move to dismiss count 2.
Understand. Count 2 will be dismissed for lack of prosecution. Count 1 will stand. And there is a further instruction to the probation supervision office to make sure that Mr. O'Neill does comply with the remaining terms of his suspension order. I will extend that by a month just for the lack of compliance. If there are no other matters in this case to be heard, that is the ruling of the court.
Your Honor, I'm no longer under any sort of suspension or anything. I was released off that after completing the driver's course or the driver's class that I needed to in order to get my license back.
I understand, Mr. O'Neill, but that's a form of discretionary supervision, and it sounds like, you know, even though the officer didn't get the charging of that quite correct, you did violate the terms of it, so I am going to extend it by 1 month. I'll just get that on your record. Don't violate it, and it'll all go away, and you'll just be left with count 1 for impeding traffic.
So does this mean that I'll go back to having a suspension on my license?
Yeah, I am going to reinstate the hardship conditions of the license, so you'll still be able to drive to work and what you need to do with that, as long as you get an interlock device installed.
That's true.
It'll
Nobody
only
did
run for an
anything.
additional
We're
30
just
days from today.
spectating.
All right, Your Honor, that sounds fair to me.
So you're welcome to get in touch with the probation office if you want to modify the hardship license. They can submit a request for that to me if you've got other places you need to go, or if you can't
Yeah,
afford
these
the
court
interlock
dates are
device,
open
we
for
can work
anybody
out
that
a
wants to
financial
come in
assistance plan
and
for you to get that
observe.
taken care of.
All right, Your Honor.
Or if you have a traffic
coming in,
ticket
Mr.
or
O'Neill.
something of that
You are
nature, you
free
can
to,
fight that.
have a seat
But
or take off.
yeah, anybody can observe.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bailiff, do we know if the next case is ready?
Certainly, you were the next. Did you have a citation even for me?
Yeah.
Okay, you can go ahead and set up the podium. What's the citation?
Citation number would be, yeah. 46443.
Okay, 46443, you said?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, go ahead and step up here. Have a call.
Court will now hear the case San Andreas versus Mr. Shannon O'Malley. Thank you, sir. For the court reporter, the case number here, 46443, San Andreas versus Shannon O'Malley. And Deputy Morley, are you here?
Yes, sir.
You can proceed to the prosecution table there. The other one, Deputy Morley. Mr. O'Malley, did you wish to address the court before we started the formal proceedings? Alright, you can have a seat then. Because Deputy Morley is representing the state here, I'll have him speak first. address the court, then?
Yes, Your Honor. I request him to dismiss.
Could you explain to the court why you'd like to do that?
Yes. I think the issue involving the
Okay, will you provide a brief summary for the court of what you wrote that citation for?
Yes. Just got my already, Your Honor. The reason for issuing the citation, like stated before, was citation. It was due to be selling alcoholic beverages out of the gas stations.
And I presume he doesn't.
Aiden
have a
Willoughby,
license
thanks for
to sell
subscribing,
alcoholic
sir.
beverages.
How's it going?
Alright. You can have a seat. We'll just briefly hear from the defendant before I rule on this matter. Mr. O'Malley, you may approach. Alright, sir, just a couple questions for you. So, I understand the officer is looking to dismiss the citation, so we'll just briefly go over what happened. Do you believe that you were issued a citation validly, or you believe that there's no merit to it?
I believe there's no merit to it because this was my nephew that was doing the selling. He was in my vehicle. So I believe the charge got put on to me and not him. And I believe there was some whole legal mumbo jumbo that was going on for him. He had like a warrant out for him. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about, I get this in the mail, a little bit ago. It's $100,000. It's a misdemeanor, and I wasn't even, and there's no charge. I just didn't know. I was confused, and I wasn't there at the time. I was at home, and I got security camera footage to prove it if you need me to pull it up or something like that.
Alright, sir, so the court will take note of the $100,000 fine. Probably is unreasonable. We'll just briefly hear from the people. Mr. Pearson, do you have any objection to this case being dismissed in the interest of justice with prejudice?
No, Your Honor, I have no objection to that. That sounds appropriate.
Alright, that'll be the decision of the court then. Thank you for coming down, Mr. O'Malley. That charge is dismissed.
Absolutely. Thank you, Your Honor.
Alright, at this time the court finds that the traffic docket has been completed. Are there any other parties present today who wish to dispute a infraction? Having heard no response, I'll consider the traffic docket closed. Alright, then moving on to the people. Mr. Pearson, do you have any further matters for the court today?
Yes, Your Honor, I'll have one for you.
Alright, may approach.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, Your Honor. The case I'm going to reference is going to be San Andreas versus Sheen. It is case 0101. Defense is represented by Mr. Loophole. However, I had conversations with him. He is out of the state today, unfortunately. That being said, it came to my attention that the defendant in this matter, Katie Sheen, has become deceased. With that information in mind, to wrap up the case, the state is moving to dismiss and have that case closed.
Without objection, Do you have any kind of death certificate that the court can review?
I have an email I can forward to you, Your Honor. I received an email copy of the death certificate.
That would be just fine if you'd send it on over.
Perfect. Grab my tablet. I'll get that to you momentarily. Other than that, Your Honor, that's all that I have.
All right. Pending submission of the death certificate, the court will dismiss the proceedings here for no responsive defendant.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have submitted that documentation via email to you.
I have it here. That all looks to be in order. Given there is no responsive defendant due to the defendant's death, the court will dismiss those charges.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Those notes will be entered to reflect accordingly.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all the state has for today.
All right. With that in mind, then, all parties here are advised that if they should have a case that has a court date for today, this is your last opportunity to approach. If you do not pay your fines or approach the court at this time, we will issue capious warrants for your arrest. All right, bailiff, that'll be the end of today's proceedings. If you want to adjourn the court here.
All rise.
You looking to get a contempt court too?
Sir,
Dude, stand up.
you in the white.
Excuse me, sir.
Scarface, stand up.
Scarface.
Excuse me, sir. I need you to stand up. Sir?
Come on,
Morning,
say
son.
something.
You're not better than any of these other people. You don't stand up, you're gonna get contempt.
Sir?
All right, bailiff, go ahead and take him into custody.
All right. Go.
Will you see me something?
Take him, take him into custody. Take him downstairs.
Yes, sir. Turn around for me, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah, they'll sit overnight and think about why they were disrespectful, and then we'll hear from them the next opportunity.
Can you roll a little bit forward, sir?
This court stands adjourned.
Watch where you're going. Pushing on me. Did you grab my phone?
No. Maybe.
Who's grabbing whose butt?
Did you like it?
Not
Yup.
really.
Oh. Well, one guy did.
Oh, sir with the blonde hair, let me return your butcher knife.
Oh my god. Alrighty, folks. Thanks to everybody who stopped in. This was a shorter than average stream, but it was just a court date. There's no other RP going on, anything like that. So thanks to those of you who stopped in and hung out. Definitely appreciate it. There will be another court session next month. I don't know the date offhand, but yeah. So, like I said, thanks for stopping in, liking. Aiden Willoughby, thank you for subscribing, sir. We will be back tomorrow night with another SLRP stream. So I will see everybody then. Have a good night.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah,
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be